Hey, what's up guys? Aiden here. Today we're having a look at 3 CAFs. We're going to be jumping in with the first one here, Miguel Diaz. Thank you all for the support as always, and I hear the request about Undisputed, so yeah, that's on my radar now. I've started working on Mike Tyson recently, and there's going to be more UFC CAFs and etc as well still going on at the same time, so I'm going to try and do both of them at the same time, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you all for the support as always. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about some of the characters that are coming up. So we've got Miguel Diaz here. So it's a subscriber request, so I've gone for hair 43 on this one here. I know he has a parting kind of hairstyle in the series, so maybe you could go with hair 53 as well, but it's kind of tricky because we haven't really got the same hairstyle as what he has, but this is what I went for in the end. Let me know what if you want to change yours or something like that as well. And then beyond that, yeah, we've got Bobby Lashley coming up, and then I think we're going to finish it off with David Goggins. I think was going to be the third one for this video, so we should have 3 decent CAFs out today. Keep suggestions coming as always, and I know there's a lot of comments been dropping on the channel, so I'm going to sit down and go through them and then make sure I respond to people as well. So sorry about that, man. I've been a bit busy with the family life and whatnot, you know how it be. So thank you all for the support as always. Yeah, and talking about Undisputed, I think it's looking pretty good, the CAF Creation Maker. I had a look earlier today, and if you go into the community section on my channel, you'll see the Mike Tyson that I'm working on at the minute. So I'm hopefully going to get him out sort of maybe on Sunday, or probably more likely next week. And then we'll see where we go from there, what other characters we're going to be making. I think probably go for the higher profile names of big boxes that are missing from the game. I think AJ might be the next one on my radar. We'll see. And Ngannou as well. I want to get Ngannou. And if you guys want to check out another version of Mike Tyson and Ngannou, then check out Pemby's channel as well. Pemby 4K Gaming, shout out, bro. He's already started on those guys as well. So he's got a solid looking Floyd Mayweather as well on his channel. So those are worth checking out. And yeah, other than that, I mean, Undisputed overall, it's like, I want to like the game. I'm at that stage where I enjoyed it back in October when I played the odd match here and there, and if I play like a sim style for Undisputed, if I play it like sim style, then I can kind of get behind it. But I think the big thing at the moment for me with Undisputed is still the animations. I still feel like the animations in that game, they just got to keep improving them. That's like the big thing that, you know, it's going to get it to that next level of especially like collisions, stuff like that, animations. That's what I want to get there. But I like the new over the shoulder cam, so if you guys are interested, I could record some footage for that as well. I've also got WWE just sitting, like the disc is like literally just there. I just need to get around to recording, but I want to make some WWE content as well. But you know how it is, man. You know how it is, like us YouTubers, we want to make like 105 different things, but when it actually comes down to it, like the amount of time it takes just to make one, do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, thank you all for the support. I'm blabbering a bit. Let's have a look at Mr. Bobby Lashley next. 191 centimeters heavyweight. You want to max out that weight as far as it goes. For the presets, we're going to be jumping in with that top left one, and then for the skin tone, follow what you see on the screen to get the same results as mine. Mr. Bobby Lashley here, and this is version number 2 actually. I made a version 1, and then he kind of didn't see the light of day, and then I've just made a version 2 of him. So I think I'm pretty happy with this one. Let me know your thoughts as well in the comments, and if there's any other wrestlers from the era of Bobby Lashley, is it wrestler, MMA, I can't even remember. I think he's done a bit of both. Shout me and we can have a look at those. I think I might revive some of the AydinHero formulas as well that were made, like Mark Hunt, Antonio Bigfoot Silva. I've seen some of them floating about on my hard drive, so I'm thinking I could bring them across to UFC 5 as well. And how are you guys enjoying UFC 5 these days, man? I don't know what people are saying about it. I've seen a lot of negative back in the day, but I don't know what they've been a couple of patches out. Has it got better? Like, what do you guys think about the game? So yeah, shout me. Body number 4 for this one. And then for the head template, we're going to be jumping in with template number 15 for the eyes, dark brown. And then let's go in again, template number 15, and then follow the sliders as you see on the screen to get the same results as Mr. Bobby Lashley here. So yeah, this was a kind of difficult CAF. I mean, he's got like I think a bandana or something in most of his pictures on Google Images, if I remember correctly. But I think we got there in the end. I think I'm pretty happy with this one. I'd say with the eyebrows, you could, if you wanted to, you could make the eyebrows look a little bit meaner by increasing the eyebrow, what you call it, I'll get the name in a minute, but basically you can make the eyebrows look more slanted if you want to make him look a little bit angry. I'll leave it up to you guys. My guy's looking kind of chill, but yeah, brow shape. If you want to go more angry style Bobby Lashley, then you would probably want to pull it all the way across like that, and then he could look more angry. But yeah, he's just a smiley dude. Like from the pictures I saw on Google Images as well, he was just looking like a smiley dude. So that's how I left him. For the tattoos, we've got a couple of bits and pieces on the left arm and the right arm. We're going to be using shapes number 19. Shapes number 19 in the house here. So yeah, we're going to be chucking a couple of them on either arm and then wrapping it around using L1 and the right stick. And then we're going to do the same. I'm just doing it up and down just to show you guys like kind of how I've done it. And then same again on the right arm, and then same on the left leg and the right leg as well. We're just going to be layering a single one of them shapes number 19s on either side. And that's a wrap for Mr. Bobby Lashley. Did I do a style for him? I don't think I did. Let's have a quick look now. I'm going to give him that Robbie Lawler Give me that bounce, yeah, a little bit of that action, man. Get that jiggle going on with the music. Save and exit. Now then, final CAF for the day. We're gonna have a look at David Goggins. Someone recently asked me how many CAFs I'll probably do this year. I don't know, but the prediction is, man, I mean, last year, what did we get for UFC 5? I think we got to about 40, and then another 10 was this year or something like that. So maybe, I reckon we can probably maybe get to about 100 by the end of the year. Just depends, man. Just depends on the consistency, really. That's the important thing. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I do want to fill out a couple more of these accounts, and really, if we wanted to bang out loads of CAFs, then the way that it would just be to do some of them live streams. But yeah, at the minute, like, I mean, I'm trying to do a bit of everything, man, trying to keep life in balance and whatnot, so I can't promise anything there. But let's have a look at David Goggins here for now, and we can talk about streams another time. If you guys are interested though, do let me know, man. We can see when we do like a one-off mega stream or something like that. I'll get one of my buddies in here with me as well, just kick back and chill for a bit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just a tricky one when you got family, kids and that as well. So yeah, kids, sorry, singular, not plural, singular, get me? For the eyebrows, we're gonna be jumping in here, man, talking about my life story. Let's talk about David Goggins' life story and what he did to our boy Tony Ferguson, man. So Tony Ferguson went and trained with this guy for his latest fight, thinking that training with him is going to give him some mental edge or something like that. But apparently, like, people that I've seen following David Goggins, they said that he's a bit of a nutcase in some ways. Like, he's very good for getting you like pumped and jacked to go and actually do stuff, but in the same regard, he's actually makes you, you know, he can push you very far beyond the point of like it's actually detrimental, the training that you do. So I think that might be the combination of what might happen to Tony Ferguson, because Tony Ferguson in his latest fight didn't do very well, and we're all seeing the decline of Tony Ferguson on the whole. But yeah, David Goggins is probably not the strategic guy that you wanted to have on your side for an MMA fight. It maybe would have been better to pick someone who's going to help him, you know, to fight intelligently. I think that's one of the big things for these fighters, that when they get old, they need to fight intelligently, man, because athleticism goes, you know what I mean, the endurance might stay there, but you know, when the athleticism and that speed is gone, they have to adapt their style. And Tony Ferguson obviously got loads of tools in his arsenal, and if, you know, if he had the right people behind him, then he you know, he would have probably been able to make that transition. But MMA is just so brutal as well, man. Like, late career, like we just seen Alexander Volkanovski as well, just getting demolished. Like, he was doing all right, but then he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Then it was finished. So yeah, that's the brutal thing about MMA. Once you hit that wall, it's like, yeah, man, unless you're like a heavyweight or something, it's really tough, man. So GSP and a few others, you know, they retired on top. But yeah, David Goggins here took our boy Tony Ferguson for a run, and Tony Ferguson got slept. So that's it for David Goggins. Did he get slept, or did he just lose the Paddy Pimblett? I can't even remember if that was the latest one. But anyway, thank you all for the support as always. I'll catch you guys next one, man. More content coming soon. Peace.